Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ezine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. Yes, if you're new to my channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, I'm gonna start off this video by saying a big congratulations to the Cocoa Master himself. Yes, he signed this deal with Heritage Bank, partnership with Heritage Bank, and yeah, that's a big that's something huge. So congratulations to him. Okay, before I go into the Big Brother Naija reunion, everything that happened today, do you know that Ella, yes, Ella unfollowed Diane and Mercy? Or they all unfollowed themselves, like Ella and Diane. Sorry, Mercy and Diane unfollowed her, and she unfollowed them. So, yeah, that happened, people of God. Also, hey, do you also know that these Big Brother people have removed Kathy from their WhatsApp group? So Kathy posted this, and she said, "LOL, I have just seen that I've been removed from the WhatsApp group. Thanks for saving me the trouble, guys." And before then, she wrote like a thread on Twitter saying had discussed about what happened to Ella yesterday, that before she even wrote what she wrote initially, she just watched the clip, but when she now watched the full video, she was now like, no, that from henceforth she has removed herself from the Big Brother reunion, and she's not even going to talk about it, because when things like this get to this level, it's no longer funny. It might be fun and games, but it's somebody's life. That somebody might be looking good on the outside, but inside the person is not looking good. So yeah, that also happened. Okay guys, so back to today's episode on the Big Brother Naija show, and the show today was all about gossip. Aproko. Yes, they actually decided to go to my lane today. But before then, if you say you like Ezine Williams, say you like my channel, why have you not patronized Isha's Herbs and Naturals? Why? Bikono, go and patronize Isha's Herbs and Naturals. They have everything natural for you. You want to grow that your natural hair. You want to, enhance your fellowshipping life. You even want to lose weight. Yes, people of God, she has something for you. Please go and check her out. Her Instagram handle is Esha Herbal Store. Check her out on Instagram. I'll put her Instagram name in the description box. And I'll also put her phone number. Yes, go and thank me later. Now let's talk about gossip. That's what they talked about today. Like today's episode, if I was there, I'm sure my name would have come out like, isn't it? In fact, everybody would have been calling me. But I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. If you want to gossip with your chest. Like Diane said, she said she owned it with her chest. Anyway, they started off, they asked NK, they asked them, if they gossip. They now asked NK. NK said everybody gossip, including Tacha. And when they asked Diane, that does she think, or there's this general belief in the house that she and her clique were a part of the people that raised a lot of gossips in the house. And she said there is conversation, there is not really gossip, that what she had with Mercy was just conversations she had with her, and it's hard for her to vibe with anybody, and she vibed with Mercy and they talk. But yeah, if you say it's gossip that she's owning it up with her chest, I'm like, yeah, own it up with your chest. Own it with your chest, people of God. Own it. Ezine gossips, and she gossips for a reason. I don't gossip to make somebody look bad anyway. Gossip is gossip. They now asked Jackie. Jackie was like, she doesn't gossip. Jackie now. Ebuka was like, you know what? Since we are all talking about gossip, I think I'm gonna show you a clip where you actually gossip. They now showed the clip where the first sentence she called Kathy, the first sentence she said was, "Come, let's gossip." She told Kathy about Mercy's behind, she said a lot of things. Then they showed her again in that their mini downfall boss, where she also called Kathy and said they should gossip. Then when the camera returned to the studio, then I asked Jackie, what, and she was trying to explain with English, like, this girl, own it up with your chest. You gossip to now. Nobody's gonna do anything to you. Yeah, Biggie is not gonna give you a strike. You gossip. And after much persuasion, she was now like, if he's gonna make you people happy, then I gossip. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Is this girl kidding me? Which one is if it will make everyone better? Yeah, just say you gossip. You gossip. We saw it. You gossip. Anyways, after that, so after that, they now asked Tacha, do you think you gossip? She was like, she was trying to define what gossip is. She said that there's a difference between gossip and spitting facts. When you are not sure about something, then you're talking about it behind the person's back, then that is not gossip. She used Omashola, for example. She said, if Omashola won and she comes behind Omashola's back and actually said that Omashola won, then that's really not gossip. Then they now talked about, asked her about Ike, if Ike, came to her to complain about Mercy. I was like, oh God, this is getting interesting. So she was like, she can't remember. She now asked Ike, did you come to me to complain about Mercy? I'm like, hey God, Tacha, oh. Anyways, Ebuka said, you know what, I'm gonna show you guys this clip. So they now showed that clip. You also know that clip where Ike goes to meet Ike goes to meet Tacha to complain about Mercy. He said some things that were not nice about Mercy. If you see Mercy's face, oh, people of God, I was not, I I didn't even envy Ike at that point, because I wonder what would have happened behind the scene after that. After that, just like that studio session and all that. So then I came back. Then I asked, I think they asked Tacha something, and she now really said the same thing, that she didn't see it as gossip at all. Then I asked Mercy if she felt like, if she was cool with what happened with Ike and all that. Mercy was like, she didn't really say much. I can't really remember what she said. But when then I asked her outside the house, between the relationship between Tacha and Ike, because Ike mentioned that both of them do business and all that, and yeah, people of God, they actually said it. Ike and Tacha actually do business together. So yeah, we have it. So Mercy was like, that is the things that they do on social media, that she's not happy with the way Ike and Tacha, what they do on social media, that is being disrespectful, and like they do things like to come and spite her, and Ebuka asked, okay, so which one are you not comfortable with? You're not comfortable with their friendship, or you are not comfortable with seeing them online or something? She said she just believed that what they do online is disrespectful, that is not really their friendship, but Ebuka now said, okay, that means, okay, that from what you are saying, that means their friendship, do you think their friendship is disrespectful? She said, yeah. Then she later said no. But basically, Mercy is unhappy with Ike's friendship with Tacha. She said that sometimes it gets disrespectful. So, Ebukana asked Ike what he thinks. Ike was not like, what, that he has learned that whenever you are having an issue with a woman, no matter what you say, you are still gonna lose. So there's really no point for him to say anything. But what he knows, that when he and Tacha are together, it's really business, and they don't even talk about other housemates. So I'm like, okay, that's good. He said that he and Tacha doesn't talk about any other housemates. They just do business. So he doesn't really feel that it's her perception, because her fans, that's Mercy's fans, they'll do something that in real life is not disrespectful, but the fans will now go and turn it, to do as if it's disrespectful. That if he's with A, they will talk. If he's with B, so he can't have the both of them. So they are putting him in a position of choosing. I'm like, okay, anyway, so Ebukana asked Tacha, do you think that your friendship with Ike is being disrespectful? And Tacha was like, based on what she said, no comment. Ebuka was like, okay, based on what I asked. Tacha was not like, it's still the same thing. Based on what you asked, no comment. So Ebuka was like, do you now agree? Is that you agreeing that your friendship with Ike is being disrespectful? She now said, I said no comment. So from there, people of God, they went on a commercial break. So when they came back, they were joined by Thelma and Fraud. So, an Avela, yes. So, the topic was raised about Seyi. You all know, that issue that happened. They now show the clip of Mercy telling Ike, Venita, Kafi, what what Seyi said to Thelma or said about Thelma. You all know the issue. I really don't want to start recounting it, about Thelma's brother taking all her, everything she would ever achieve you all know the story. Really, I really don't want to start recounting it. So when the camera came back, Thelma was like, she has forgiven him, like it's a 50-50 thing. So Ibuka was like, okay, explain it. She said she has forgiven him 50, because when they came out of the house, when who is it, Seyi came out of the house, she was one of the first people that went to hug him, but he never really apologized to her because of that. Thelma was, oh goodness, how do I even say this? Thelma at some point got very emotional, but before then she said how that she narrated the story. And people of God, if you watch Big Brother, you know that what Seyi said, had no correlation to what actually happened. You remember that time that we are told to pick rice or to count rice, and Thelma said something, and Jackie, said, "Oh, Thelma, why are you making noise?" That kind of a thing. And then Seyi was shouting, and then later when it was Thelma's turn, Seyi now farted at her back, and they thought everything was over, only for him to come back and be saying those things to Mercy and Ike that night. I remember that night. I remember I think I did a video of it that time. It was bad, people of God. It was bad. He said some very mean things about Thelma's brother, and Mercy started making an excuse for Seyi, when Thelma was talking. Mercy said, the truth is that it was a Saturday night and Seyi was intoxicated. I'm like, excuse you? It's not, no cap, no bad feelings, but really telling me that somebody that was drunk, not like drunk, high, let me use the word high, could say something that deep, something with that magnitude, that really didn't add it up for me. Even though Mercy said she wasn't defending Seyi, but anyways, thank God Mercy thought the same thing. And when I was watching it, the same thing I was thinking, that was what Thelma was thinking. She said, no matter how high or tipsy you are, not even a drunkard, I'm like, hey, this word drunkard has come out again. Anyways, you won't tell me, hey, somebody that is high can say something, blah, 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 blah. But for him to actually say those things he said, that means he was thinking about it. In fact, Thelma said that if they are going to call Aproko, they should name Seyi as the number one Aproko. I'm like, okay, finally somebody said something. No? So, and Thelma was like, you know what, he really hurt her. Not just hurt her, he hurt her family, her mom. That incident, her brother didn't just die like that. Something happened, and just watch the clip. There are so many things I can't really say here, and it was painful for her family. And every time she watches that clip, it opens the wounds that she has been trying to heal. Now for Seyi to say something like that, no, that not he's been having it in his mind. She said Seyi didn't even apologize. Because Ebuka asked, did Seyi apologize? He said no, Seyi did not apologize. The only times he talked about it was when he was at an interview, that the interviewer had even asked him about the situation before. He was not like, oh, I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. So when it was now time for Seyi to defend himself, he was still trying to justify why he did what he did, people of God. I'm like, are you serious, this guy? Seyi, well, people of God, I don't know about you, but this whole thing is making me feel, that Seyi is kind of this narcissistic kind of person. Seriously, I'm not gonna lie. He was still trying to justify what he did. He now said that he got angry, that when he gets angry, that he says things just like he said to Fraud, that he said things that he doesn't mean, that's his weakness and all that. And that he didn't even remember that he said something like that. And as he was talking, Ebukana asked him to now why he hasn't apologized. He said he doesn't remember and all that. He now said, okay, he now finally apologized. Even in the apology, he was still trying to be defensive. That's what I saw. He was still trying to be defensive, and then Thelma wanted to talk, and then Thelma broke into tears, and she started saying the story, how, you know what, I think I'll put the video in my Instagram page, people of God. It was my heart, my heart went out to her at that point. Nobody is meant, see, There are some situations, if you've not been in it before, you will not understand, what that person is going through. And I know what I am saying. Seriously, I know what I'm saying. And for, well, people of God, that was what happened. But tomorrow is gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting because there was a shouting competition between Omashola and Mercy. I cannot wait to watch that, people of God. There was a shouting competition. This one was shouting, this one was shouting. I'm like, hey, it don't happen. And Omashola was also talking about Titans and mercenary. So if you're a Titan, you're a mercenary, they called your name there. So you have to wait and watch tomorrow to see where you people came in. I think NK at some point was talking about Tacha being friends with EK, and Mercy's relationship. Yeah, all those things are gonna be going down tomorrow. So I cannot wait to watch. One more time, if you know you love Ezinne Williams, please go and check out Esha Herbal Store. She has something for everyone. If you are the fellowshipping type, she has something to make everything nice, that when you're fellowshipping, you're gonna be feeling it well. If you are the type that wants to grow your natural hair, she has something for you. If you are the type that wants to lose weight, she has something for you. Or if you have any other ailments or high blood pressure, fibroids and all that, she has something for you too. So why are you dulling yourself? Go and check out Isha Herbal Store. That is her name on Instagram, and I'm sure you're gonna come back and you're gonna thank me later. Okay guys, thank you so much for being part of my channel. Till I come your way again, I remain your girl Ezinne Williams, and please do not forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel, and do not forget to click on that notification bell because you do not want to miss any of this tea. Okay guys, till I come your way again, I remain your girl Ezinne Williams. Have a beautiful night. Bye guys.